Relationship is constant work. Constant work. It never stops. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, sis. If this is your first time, hey girl, hey, my name is Tajah. Make sure that you are subscribed to be part of the family. So as you can see by the title of this video, today I'm doing a chit chat, get ready with me video, girl. Your girl is in the A now, new chapter, new beginnings. A lot has been going on in my life lately, so I figured I would do a sit down and answer a lot of you guys' questions. You guys will get the details on how I achieved this makeup look. So got ready today to go have lunch with my mom. The one thing that is missing is my perfume for the day, which is Dossier. So Dossier is a perfume brand that is inspired by luxury brands. What they do is reproduce amazing vegan and cruelty-free perfume, and each of them are inspired by a luxury fragrance. They have men and women perfumes. So the best thing about Dossier is that you can get a luxury scent for a fraction of the price. So most of their perfumes are $29 or $39, and when you think about it, compared to luxury brand perfumes that run between $200 up to $600. And this is my second collaboration with them, you guys. Dossier perfume is definitely part of my collection. Their perfume, I can tell you from experience, is long lasting. I have compared their perfume to luxury scents that I have, you guys, and the smell mimics it very well. They have fragrances for men and women, so you can get you something or your significant other. Here's a list of their perfumes that you can see here on my screen, and each of them lets you know what it's inspired by. They have perfume inspired by brands like Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, Tom Ford Lost Cherry, Yves Saint Laurent, Tom Ford, Dolce & Gabbana. This is a girl's wildest dream. So today I'm going to show you the scents that they have sent me. I wanted to wait and do this unboxing on camera for y'all. So one thing I love about this, you guys, is that when they send the box with your perfume, you get a sample bottle in here. So that allows you to make sure you love this scent. If it's not what you expected, you have 30 days to return this to them, as long as the bottle is unsealed, the big bottle that is sent in here, and you can exchange it and get a different scent if you'd like. So I think that's really awesome, because shopping online, you don't get to smell the perfume and test it out. I'm also in love with their packaging. So simple, so chic. You have a magnetic top right here. Pop it right back in place. So let's start with the Fruity Magnolia. It's inspired by Versace. I'm gonna start with the sample. Spray that right here. This smells amazing. This scent is rich. It smells a little fruity. This is giving me boss chick, independent woman vibes. I love this smell. Okay, this one is inspired by Giorgio Armani. The concentration is 15%. This is the other one I'm going to be trying today, Aquatic Peony. Whoa, hold on, wait. Oh my god, this smells amazing, you guys, like amazing. This is my favorite scent so far, y'all. Amazing. Okay, this is giving me, this will be my night scent. This will be the scent like I'm going out with the girls at night, going out for drinks, going on a date. This scent is richer, and I feel like you can smell it more, you know what I'm saying? So my daytime scent will be the Fruity Magnolia, and my nighttime scent would be the Aquatic Peony. Thank you, Dossier, for collaborating with me. I'm in love with these new scents. I'm gonna be adding this to my collection. I already have 3 other ones from them. They will be having 20 to 50% discounts for their Black Friday sale. I will have a link in the description box down below. So also, you guys, they will be having a giveaway where they're choosing 20 winners. I want to go ahead and read the rules for you guys. They will be choosing 20 winners from those who follow Dossier's Instagram account. which is at Dossier.perfumes, and post on their IG story or their feed with the hashtag FridayBlackDossier2020 and tell the following story: what perfume from Dossier website takes them back in time to a lovely memory they had, and describe it in a few words. The campaign will run between the 20th to the 30th of November. The winners will be announced in December on Dossier's Instagram account, and Dossier will reach out to them via Instagram DM and send them 2 perfumes. All the links will be in the description box down below, y'all. And let's get into today's shenanigans, y'all. We are sipping on some wine today. This wine, y'all, I'm not even gonna let y'all know what I'm sipping on because it is so nasty, but I don't want my money to go to waste, so I'm about to go ahead and drink it. It's like dry and sweet at the same time, but the undertaste is so bitter. I'm just like, I'm excited for today's makeup though, because I have all clean brushes and all clean beauty blender. My face started breaking out right here. That only happens if it's either that time of the month for me or if my brushes need to be washed, which I'm like, girl, we are playing games. What's going on? I've asked y'all to ask me some questions on Instagram, just like life update questions, just what y'all wanting to know about me. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with my brows, you guys. Lately I've just been into this eyebrow pencil that I got from my beauty supply store, which is NK Makeup, and it's honestly an eyeliner, I think, but I've been using it on my brows and it gets the job done. So first question that I'm seeing here is, at what age did you move to the United States? If you are new to this channel, your girl is from Haiti. I was born and raised in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Spent most of my life there. I moved to the state my junior year of high school. I was honestly 16, 17 when I moved to the state. Time flies and it honestly doesn't feel like it's been this long. How did you and your boyfriend meet? Oh my god. It was so basic how we met. Me and my mom, we lived in this apartment complex. Not the last one we were in North Carolina, but the one before. Basically, I was getting ready to go to work. I went to my car to get something out of my car because I needed to grab something out of my car and go back in the house with it. And I remember seeing him sitting in the car with his friend. All I remember was like his jacket color because I could see it through the car. You know, when you're just walking around, you just peep. And I just peeped at the car and I seen 2 guys sitting down. They were just talking, and I think he was on the phone or something like that. I remember thinking, I love this hoodie color. And that was that. I went back in the house, dropped what I needed, and then I was getting ready to go to work. I was working at a restaurant. I was working at Cheddar's as a hostess. So, you know, I walked back outside to go to my car because it was time for me to go to work. So I was, you know, walking towards my car to go to work. So as I'm opening the car door to get in the car, I heard somebody say, "Excuse me," and I just jumped up. If anybody knows me personally, I get scared and I jump up about anything. Like, but I just jumped up and I turned around like, "Oh my god, you scared me," is what I said. I was like, "Oh my god, you scared me." He was like, "Oh my bad, I didn't mean to." And I was like, "You good, you good." And it was like both of us was laughing at the fact that I just jumped up and dropped everything that I had on me. And you know, he helped me. He grabbed them for me. He was like, "Oh my bad, I didn't mean to." And he was like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Nastasia," which a lot of y'all don't know, my real name is Nastasia. Nastasia is my government name, okay? He was like, "Oh, you live here? I haven't seen you out here before." I was like, "Yeah, do you live here?" He's like, "No, my best friend lives right next to you." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." See, he was like, "You have a boyfriend?" You know, just like, it's just how guys be, girl. I was like, I wanted to say yes because I think that year was a really tough year for me. I had gotten out of a really crazy relationship and wasn't really trying to entertain nobody or talk to nobody. But I said no. I was like, "No, I'm single." Give him my number, girl. And that was that. And yeah, I gave him my number and we started texting. One thing too I want to mention is that we were friends for at least 2 months before we started dating. And that's something I wanted to make sure, because like I told you, I wasn't ready for a new situation, a new relationship. I just wanted to take things really slow. Okay, so for my concealer, I'm gonna use the LA Girl Pro Concealer under my brows. This shade is Warm Honey. I use either Warm Honey or Fawn under my brows to give me a little highlight. Yeah, so you know, we started kicking it, we started talking. We was just talking on the phone, and then just seeing him in my neighborhood here and there. He used to always be hanging out in the neighborhood with his best friend. He been trying to take me out, girl, but we was just talking for 2 months. I wanted to take things really slow. So but then it was around February for Valentine's Day. He invited me out to eat. He took me out to dinner, and girl, he just showed up to my house with flowers, chocolates, teddy bear, this big bag of gifts from Bath and Body Works and Pink Store to make a girl smile or something. Like, if you adore her, Dior her. Like, nah, he wasn't Dioring me, girl, but he was doing his part, and that was so sweet. So that was the first time we went out on a date, was on Valentine's Day. Yeah. So yeah, long story short, that's how we met, girl. How do you balance working in the medical field and having a healthy relationship? That is a great question, you know, because I feel like working in the medical field takes so much out of you as far as your personal life. It's very important to have somebody that is supportive and somebody that can understand. When we started dating, that was right before I got into the dental hygiene program. So he already knew what I was getting myself into, and he was supportive through that. And you know, him being in the military and me being in the health field, he had orders to go to another country for years, for like 2 years. So it's like we had already been through a lot of things that were testing our relationship in a sense. So I feel like we already established that communication, that support for each other, and just no matter what life threw at us, we tried to work through it, because we just at the end of the day knew that we wanted to be with each other. So I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow. I'm gonna probably do a little smoky eye today, like a light smoky, you know what I'm saying, like nothing crazy. So I'm gonna prime with my NYX Studio Photo Loving Primer. Priming with that. I'm gonna just go ahead and prime my whole face, honestly. And then I'm going to go with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Honey. I love this setting powder. And then I'm using my Morphe brush R37 just to set my lids before I start with any type of eyeshadow. But yeah, a healthy relationship to me is all about communication, love, respect, support, and also having fun. Like, I am a very positive person and always make sure that through everything, like, that you keep a spark, that you have fun. Cheers to that. Girl, how do I continue and push through a bad heartbreak? How do you continue to push through a heartbreak? Baby girl, you just gotta find a way. You just gotta keep going. Always remember that at the end of the day, what is for you will always be for you, okay? And if this situation didn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. That is not what God had planned for you. But at the end of the day, you just have to understand that if you feel hurt in a situation with somebody, love is not supposed to hurt. Love is not supposed to break you down. Love is not supposed to tear you apart. You know, God has better for you, and you need to focus on yourself. Start doing things that you didn't do much of before. You have to take this day by day, and also allow yourself to go through the pain. I think a lot of times we tend to block certain feelings and emotions that don't make us feel good, and also always want to get to the good part, get to the feel good part. Allow yourself to go through it, and you're gonna come out of that side even stronger. Take it day by day. Surround yourself with family and people that, you know, uplift you. That's gonna help a lot. Surrounding yourself with family and friends, that's gonna get you through it at the end of the day. You know, do things that makes you happy. Go get a massage, get your nails done. A lot of times when we're in a relationship, we kind of forget about us as an individual and things that we used to do that did it for us, that made us happy, that brought back life to us. What advice would you give someone that wants to start a new life in another state? My advice to you is to plan things. Plan, save money. Moving to a new state, you guys, it's expensive. Try to find a job first, okay? Because girl, that income, once you get that income that's cut out, you know, you quitting a job or you're not getting a job transferred, it's gonna be hard. Make sure you have some money saved up. I have been saving for my move for a very long time. I wanted to make sure that I had way more than I was gonna need after being established and buying new furniture and paying first month's rent and, you know, just everything that it's required. You don't have to wait until everything is perfect before you do the move. I think a lot of people are scared to move to a new state because they feel like they don't have every single thing perfect. You don't have to have every single thing perfect. A lot of people take fear, keep them away from doing that because they don't have family in the area, they're not used to the area. You just have to go for it. You just have to put your foot down and go for it. I was very hesitant to move to a new state and starting over, honestly, but I had to think about what would make me happy, and I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I wasn't happy where I was. I didn't feel like I was growing, and so I just had to go for it. Because if you're waiting for every single thing to be perfect, you are never gonna move out of there. Plan, prepare, and execute. Okay? And good luck to you, girl, and pray about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my liners off camera, y'all, because this process for me is a little tricky. So let me go ahead and do my liner, and then I'll be right back. We can apply our lashes. For my lashes, I'm actually gonna be wearing lashes from my website, Tajah's Luxe Boutique. I am the owner of an online boutique. I sell hair, lashes, cosmetics, and I'm also planning on adding a lot more to the website. So if you have not shopped with me yet, girl, make sure that you head to the website and shop with your girl. I will have a link in the description box down below for y'all, and the coupon code. How do you manage your money responsibly? Love, by the way, from Canada. Sending a lot of love to Canada. Thank you so much. This was hard for me at first. This is not an overnight process, but I just had to literally, any income that I get, I take a percentage of that and put it straight to my savings. That's just that. Like, it's like I try to keep it simple, you know, because a lot of things about me haven't changed. I still love to eat out. I still love to shop. I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not like a big shopaholic. Like, I'll shop for stuff, but you ain't gonna find me shopping all the time. I'm all about live your life to the fullest. So yeah, just create a saving, be strict about it. Think about the long term, you know, what is your goal? What are you saving this money for? So yeah, it's just really being organized with where your money goes. Have a budget for the month. I don't budget, so I ain't even gonna say that I budget. So the main thing that I do right now is control where my money is going and put it in my savings as much as I can. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these lashes right on in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if I'm the only one who's like that, but when I'm doing my lashes, I need a moment of silence. I need to focus. Camera's off, everybody quiet, focus on 100, because one, it's not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, lashes are on. I'm wearing Luxe by Tajah's Luxe Boutique. So y'all go ahead and shop with your girl. Like, these lashes are so affordable, and this is like my 5th wear with them. These are like long-lasting lashes. How's Atlanta? Question mark. Atlanta is great. Period. There's so much to do. There's so many restaurants, so many places. I personally feel like there is so much to do here in Atlanta, and I like it. You know, I feel like that's what I was missing from being in North Carolina. I was missing that go mode. I was just feeling down all the freaking time. I do truly believe that depending on where you are and who's around you, it really affects your mood, it affects your drive, it affects your mental. Like, I feel such a drive here to go harder, to push, to be on my A game, because there is room for a lot of really successful businesses out here. There's room for business, successful Black women, Black men. The traffic sucks. Any big state or city that you go to, it's gonna be traffic, so I ain't tripping off that. I like it. Now, Granted, there's a lot more to Atlanta that I have not experienced yet, and with COVID and everything, I haven't been going out like that. As you sure you know, y'all see where I go, y'all see what I do. I've still been taking my precautions and whatnot, and my mom is here, my boyfriend is here, so you know, we try to hang out and do things. But I feel like Atlanta is lit. How long have you and your man been dating? How does it feel to live with him? We have been dating, like I mentioned earlier, for 5 years. So February will be 6 years. How does it live to be with him, y'all? First of all, I honestly highly recommend anybody who, if you are thinking, if you're in a relationship right now, right? Let's say like a long-term relationship, and you've been thinking, should I move in with my boyfriend or not? Before, you know, he takes it there, propose, before big things happen, I honestly highly recommend it. You don't know your man till you live with your man. Let me just say that. Okay, because you get to see that person in a different light. You get to see them in the house with you every day. You kind of imagine how, you know, that other life would be as a wife. So at least you're not shocked when that happens. But living with him, it was very I feel like maybe a little challenging at first, trying to understand each other and what we like, what we don't like, and how he is around the house. Because for me, I'm organized, I like my things set up a certain way. Yeah, it was a challenge. So he got to know what I like, what I don't like, and I know what he likes and what he doesn't like, and we can find a way to work with that. Because I would sit here, I would be lying if I sit here and tell you that it was easy peasy living with him. I mean, guys don't think like us girls do, and they don't do the same thing around the house. So I highly recommend, if you have been thinking, should I move in with my boo? I totally didn't tell y'all what concealer I used, huh? It's so hard to do this. It's so hard to do this. I use the Born This Way conceal contour highlight retouch. This is a multi-purpose sculpting concealer. Butterscotch is the shade, and now for contour I'm using my Morphe palette 8R. It has contour, blush, and highlighter on it. I just feel like growing up, it was always very controversial, and in the Haitian culture and the Caribbean culture, it's very controversial to move in with a man before he puts a ring on it, before y'all actually walk down that aisle and say I do. But I think that in the generation that we are in now, things are so much different, that it's just like, for me, that is a must, because you 100% don't fully know somebody until you live under the same roof with them and see how they are in the house, girl. Okay, but we are working through that. Okay, we are working through that. We're improving. Relationship is constant work. Relationship is constant work. It's constant work. Honestly, in the next 5 years, I see myself pretty much accomplishing even more. Like, when I think about what I've accomplished in the past 2 years, I'm really proud of myself for that. I don't want to put a timeline on certain things I want to accomplish in life, because that's how, you know, just like when we were little, probably envisioned yourself being 25 with kids, picket wife fans, and a husband and things like that. Now you're 25 and you're like, okay. So, you know, I don't like to put that pressure on myself, but in the next 5 years, I definitely see myself continuing to accomplish the same things that I'm accomplishing now, and even more opportunities. I'm the type of person, I see myself doing a little bit of everything. Definitely growing in my dental hygiene career, growing on YouTube, hopefully possibly making a career out of this as well, and growing my business, you know, just accomplishing more and more. I don't want to release all my goals, but definitely growth. I see myself growing, and as long as I'm doing better than I was last year, girl, that's good. I'm not in competition with nobody but myself, and I am feeling great about that. and that to me is everything. How are you? Question mark. Honestly don't know the last time someone asked me how was I. Honestly, 100% honestly, how I am. I'm good. You know, I can confidently say that I am good. I'm in a good place. One thing about me is that I'm an overthinker. I am hard on myself a lot of times. I'm myself's biggest critic, but I'm learning to take things day by day. I'm learning that I need to live life for what it is. And you know, with what's been going on this year, it has affected my mental a lot. I'm the type of person that just, things that I read and see on social media literally affect me, you know. But I am learning. That's why my faith has been on 100 lately. I'm always talking about God. I'm always praising him. I'm always bringing him into everything that I do, because if I leave it up to me, I will go crazy trying to understand certain things in life. And so yeah, I think that I'm in a position where I'm just letting go, staying back, and going with the flow of life and living my best life. So I'm 100%, I think I'm good. Not put so much pressure on myself and not get taken by so much, you know, just living life for really what it is. I'm working on certain things in my life. I'm not perfect. And yeah, I do appreciate you for asking me that, because honestly, that's probably the best question out of this Q&A. How does it feel living in Georgia compared to North Carolina? Girl, no shade on anybody that's from North Carolina. I respect wherever you're from, but honey child, it was not for me. Like I said, North Carolina wasn't always bad for me, but the past year or two I've just been feeling very stagnant. I've been feeling like I don't know, I have not been feeling motivated to do anything, and I have not been loving where I was at. So this change was so needed for me, guys. I cannot begin to tell you. How has YouTube changed your life? Oh my god, tremendously. YouTube tremendously. YouTube has been a room of opportunity. I love YouTube. I love YouTube. I see myself doing YouTube. It has changed my life tremendously, honestly. It's definitely a place for growth, for opportunities. And the biggest thing for me with YouTube is just seeing how I can help others. Like, that's my biggest accomplishment. I can inspire, I can influence, I can grow on this platform. Financially, YouTube has been life-changing. I have to truly say that a lot of things that I'm able to accomplish right now, YouTube has played a big role on that. I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys that continuously watch me, rock with me, and support me, because without you, like, girl, without you, honey, the ghetto. I have truly a passion for YouTube. Like, this right here, I don't do it for the money. I do it out of love, and that's on period. Can you read Creole, and do you have any advice on someone starting a YouTube channel? Yes, girl, I can read Creole, I can speak Creole, I can read French and speak French. And yeah, my advice, following up on what I just said, go for it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. I'm gonna go in with a blush from this same palette, y'all. Do it. You know, plan it out. What do you want to talk about? What topic? What do you see yourself doing? And then research everything that I've done on YouTube, on learning on how monetization works and the YouTube works, how to edit videos. I've literally learned online. Everything about my business I've learned online. That is the biggest platform that you have these days. You don't need to hire anybody to do nothing for you, because long as you have a computer, you got it, and you got internet, you can do it. Okay, y'all, I got a lot of blush on today. Your online business, something you've always planned on creating and pursuing? It's something that I started thinking about last year. It's not something I've always planned. Like, honestly, I started thinking about it last year, and I really decided to give it a go top of this year. Like, during quarantine, you know, we was all home procrastinating, not doing nothing. And that's when I was like, girl, what are you doing with your life? You've been thinking about this business. Why not research it? How do you start a business? Let's start with step number 1. And so I just decided to give it a try and literally go for it. Okay. Now let's get into the lips, shall we? My business is probably one of my best accomplishment in 2020. I'm so proud of myself for what I've been able to do off of just making my research online and just saying, hey, I'm gonna do this. Do you see yourself being an entrepreneur full-time instead of dental hygiene in the future? Honestly, I do. Yes. I see myself using dental hygiene more of like being a mentor, and maybe not necessarily being a dental hygiene in the clinical aspect forever. My dental hygiene license is something that I will forever carry and forever have. Like, I might eventually do dental hygiene as part-time. Not quite yet. I'm not ready to let go of it quite yet. This is something I'm just now starting with. I'm only 3 years in, you know what I'm saying? So not something that I want to get rid of anytime soon. So I'm using the same liner I used on my brows around my lips right now. How do you mentally de-stress after work? How do you prioritize time for yourself? You know, I was working 3 12-hour shifts, literally. After work, I was done. I was tired. I was exhausted mentally, physically. Getting home, decompressing. Like, I would never have anything planned in the afternoon after work. Literally, like, there's not much for me to do at the house but just shower, eat, lay in bed, and just relax. I used to listen to this app called Calm, and it was kind of like a meditation music, a meditation voice, to try to disconnect from that, and you know, just try to do things that's calming for the soul. I used to read sometimes, and self-care for me is so important. You guys know that. Like, on my weekends, it's time for me to get my nails done. It's time for me to get my massage, go to my chiropractor. I think self-care is very important, because if you don't take care of yourself, how are you possibly able to take care of others, you know? Just find a time, book a massage, book a spa date, book a date with your significant other or your friends, go on trips. Like, for lippy lip, I want to wear a matte. All right, I'm gonna wear this matte lipstick. This has been my favorite lip combo lately. I know this looks crazy, right? But hold on. Mix it up. Mix it up. Then I go in with my lip gloss from Tajah's Luxe Boutique. This is called Skin. Look at that. Oh my god. Wow. It brings everything together. Okay, and this is the final look of the lip blended in together. This is also the final makeup look. I love it. I love it. How do you stay motivated when you feel like giving up? I try to stay positive. I try to pray. I try to think about what I'm doing it for. So yeah, you just have to keep going, sis. Find a light at the end of the tunnel, and always remember what you're doing it for, or who you're doing it for. And always keep God first. You're gonna be all right. What is one thing you miss about North Carolina? The food. I miss the food in North Carolina. That is one thing for sure, y'all. It's a lot of good spots that I used to go to where I came from in North Carolina. I have not been able to find anything close to that here, and that's with, like, could be with seafood, sushi, just some of my favorite types of food. I feel like overall I've tried some of the best restaurants that are reviewed online here, and they just have not been able to do it for me. The food in North Carolina still tops it off, and I didn't think I would be saying that. I mean, I've found some good ones now. Probably the best food spot that I found was a Jamaican restaurant. But like, I found seafood here. North Carolina still has the best seafood spot for me. North Carolina still has the best sushi spot for me. Still has the best Thai spot for me. I'm just like, what is going on, ACL? Now, granted, I still have a lot more places to try here, so I ain't gonna call it official yet. But so far, it's not looking good. Some great tips on becoming a woman in this day and age. Becoming a woman is it's really allow yourself to make the mistakes, allow yourself to go through the heartbreaks, to go through the yes and the no's, to go through the ups and the downs. This literally will build you into who you're supposed to be. Find what you like to do and cherish it. So it's all a growth and learning process. How did you learn how to do your own hair, like wigs, etc.? I love you, girl. Love you too. YouTube videos, like been watching YouTube reviews, YouTube videos since how long? I don't know. Been on YouTube for years. Okay, I gotta touch up my baby hairs on this wig, but yeah, like just, you know, YouTube. I learned by watching like watching reviews and doing it myself. But when I compared the first wig that I installed, the first lace front wig I put on my head to what I'm putting on my head right now, day and night. Yeah, you're gonna make mistakes, but practice is key. See what looks good on you. Try different techniques. Not everybody else's technique is gonna go with your way. And this is the final look, guys. I just straightened my hair and got ready for the day. I look cute, I feel cute, so I'm gonna show y'all the outfit of the day. I'm wearing this silk champagne like top, and I'm so in love with the arms. This is from Misguided. I'm wearing some leather pants that are from Fashion Nova, and I'm not sure what shoes I'm gonna be rocking yet, but yeah, this is the main look. If you guys enjoyed today's video, comment down below, let me know. Let's talk about those topics, you know. But yeah, guys, don't forget to check the link in the description box down below to grab your Dossier perfume. I love you all so much. Love you guys. Continue to stay safe and continue to kill it, girl. Do your thing, pursue your dreams, do what makes you happy in life. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.